Hello people, so today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 141, that is linked list cycle, and in this we'll be given the head of the linked list and we have to determine if the linked list has a cycle in it, and there is a cycle in the linked list if there is some node in the list that can be reached again by continuously following the next pointer. Internally, position is used to determine the index of the node that tail's next pointer is connected to, and not that the position is not this will be just be used for the evaluation purposes by the LeetCode, and we have to return true if there is a cycle in a linked list, otherwise we have to return false. For example, in this case we are given 3, 2, 0 and -4. If we see that -4 point is again pointing towards 2, so we'll be stuck in a loop again and again, so that's why we are returning true. And also in the next case we can see sorry, yeah, we are having 1 then 2 and then 2 is again pointing towards 1, so we'll be in an infinite loop, so we have to return true again in this case. But in the third case we are just having 1 as a node, so we don't have a cycle, so we'll be just returning false. Okay, so firstly the approach that comes to your mind would be like we can use a hash set to keep a track that if the node is visited or not. That's a pretty nice approach, and let's just first code it. That is, let's initialize empty set visited, and let's just write it visited. Now we'll be having a current pointer that will be pointing towards set. Then while current exists, what we'll be doing is if my current is in visited, that means I'm having a cycle in that, so I have to return true in that case. Otherwise, what I'll have to do, I'll have to add it in my visited. Okay, visited dot add current, and then I'll be moving my current to the next current dot next. Okay, and if this does not happen, like if I'm not returning true here, that means there is no cycle, we have to return false. Now let's just run it. Okay, so visited is, oh, okay, yeah, uh, yeah, I made error again. Yeah, now let's run it. Okay, and it gets accepted. Now let's submit it. And it works perfectly fine, but this is just like a brute force solution, so to improve it, it's by the way already improved, like it's having a 82% of it's beating 82% of the users. But let's just try to code it with the industry standards. That is, we'll be using two pointers basically, that are, we'll be using slow and fast pointer. So what we'll be doing is we'll be moving slow and fast pointer with respect to the linked list, and then we'll be checking that if at any time a slow and fast pointer are pointing towards the same node, that means we are having a cycle in that. Okay, so let's just initialize two pointers that are slow and fast, that is equal to head and head. Okay, so what I have to do is that my while fast is not none, and my fast. Okay, so let's just do while fast and fast dot next. You can also use dot none, and is not equal to none. Okay, so I'm just using that. Then here I'll be checking that I'll be moving my slow with the just a 1 point, slow equal to slow dot next, and I'll be moving fast pointer by 2 points, that is fast equal to fast dot next dot next. And if any point I see that my slow is equal to my fast, that means I'm in a cycle and I'll have to return true in that case. Okay, return true, and otherwise I'll be just returning false. Okay, now let's run it. And it gets accepted. Now let's submit it. And it works perfectly fine. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.